Good evening, AMC investors. Tonight we are here to talk about AMC because the price of AMC today, well, it has been disappointing. Today, the price is down to $10.04. That is down massively from the past 5 days. We have seen highs well over $12. We're talking about why and what this means for shareholders going forwards. So if you want to hear about all of that kind of stuff in this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe because we talk about AMC every single day. That is right, we talk about the stock on a daily basis, so if you may enjoy it, this channel is the place for you. Again, I am not a financial advisor, so do your own research, and I actually do own shares of AMC, as most of you guys will remember from last episode, but I did want to just remind you of that, so that is my personal position. So let us jump into the video now, looking at how AMC has been moving today, and ultimately what has gone on with the price of AMC. Right, so first things first, the past week, or at least the past 5 days, showed a very interesting and eventful week for AMC. Monday in the green, all the way up to Tuesday in the green big, and actually Tuesday afternoon into Wednesday saw this rather large decrease in price, which isn't good for AMC. So right now on Friday, we do appear to be leveling out just above that $10 range, which is fantastic. Now up to 10 and 5, we can see we hit lows today, which were all the way down here at $9.98, and people were probably buying in there, seeing this at an absolute discount. And you know what, guys, I do understand the logic of that. So as I did mention just a moment ago, I do own shares of AMC. I personally do think now is a decent time to add, in my personal opinion, if you are here for the squeeze. Again, we don't know if the squeeze is going to happen. It's not guaranteed. I personally do hope it does happen, as most of you guys probably do, but obviously it is not guaranteed. I just want to remember that one in this video. But yes, even though the price is down, I think it is still okay. For me at least, the price is quite irrelevant when it comes to stock, both short and long term. I think short term, if we are going to see a breakout which could potentially bring us a squeeze, will it really matter whether the share price is $10, $20 or something in the middle? I personally don't think it will matter as much. I think right now, what we are seeing with the share price is, of course, the price being brought down. Now, people are going to talk about manipulation and all of that sort of stuff. Again, that is definitely more complex than this video. But some of the theories out there is that the price is down to make people want to sell the shares. The price is up to make people want to sell the shares. That sounds stupid. What do I mean? Well, let me explain. Let's face it, guys, when the share price went up to $12, let's say, if not higher than that, a lot of people were probably looking at the stock thinking, oh well, I've probably got decent profits right now. I know on that day I actually had profits of £250, and I was thinking, fantastic. So it would make sense that a lot of people were going to be selling shares of AMC at that price. And then when the price came down a bit, now it's at $10, I am currently down on my position. And I can only speak from personal experience, but I know some people as well are going to be sat there now down by maybe £100 or dollars, maybe even more than that, and they're going to be a bit apprehensive to hold AMC, think that the price is going to go down. And again, some of the latest theories and rumours are that the big funds are trying to get people to sell their shares of AMC so that this squeeze doesn't happen. From what I can tell on the forums and all that kind of stuff, people are still holding on to their AMC. The numbers don't lie. If we can look at the volume today, it was only about 17.4 million. If we can see volume on previous days, if it will allow me to highlight. So yes, volume yesterday was about 37 million, and the day before we saw volume of 10 million, and then volume of, but if it will let me highlight that day, we saw volume of about 51 million, and then previous to that 71 million when the share price was still going up. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say in this video is that not a lot has gone on today when it comes to volume. Not a lot of people have bought, not a lot of people have sold. I think this is indicative of what we are seeing from the community behind both GameStop and AMC. People aren't really going to sell this stock until they're happy with the prices that they are seeing. And when it comes to AMC and GME for that matter, I'm seeing price targets out there of $1,000, $10,000, $100,000. I've seen estimates of 1.6 million for some shares. I'm going to give my opinions on that right now. I think $1,000, not impossible. $10,000, higher end, also not impossible. $100,000, not impossible, but it is definitely on the very high end. But ultimately, I think you do need to come up with your own plans and conclusions when it comes to looking at this stock. That's just my personal thoughts. But I think if it does short squeeze, it could be by quite a large amount, as we have seen with GameStop. Let's face it, guys, if this price was to go up to only $500, you will still make quite a lot of money, and that is what we need to remember. So let's have a look at some of the numbers, which apparently down here were updated on the 29th. Short volume ratio was 23%, market volume was 37 million, 37.7 million to be exact. The short volume was 8.5 million. Again, if we look down here, we can see updated only 5 hours ago, the short share availability was 150,000. Now just a moment to highlight that is pretty low, to be honest, and people are going to be talking about fake shares and synthetic shares and things like that. But that is what we are seeing from these numbers down here. We have a short share availability of 150,000, and again, this could go to zero pretty soon. The short borrow fee updated 1 hour ago was 15.73%, and again, all of this information is coming from Fintel, so if you do want a source, there you go. Of course, that is my information source. So all the time we are seeing more and more pieces of information being written like this, talking about one entertainment stock to avoid no matter what. Obviously, it's talking about AMC. I think, guys, when it comes to this stock, we just don't know what is going to happen. There's some chances that it could rocket, there are other chances that it may plummet in price. I think ultimately, you need to come to your own conclusions, make up your own mind. Can you see the price of AMC rocketing, or do you think that AMC is going to the ground? I know people are definitely in both camps about this one. I personally think there is some potential that it could rocket to the moon. Obviously, as I have mentioned, I own shares. For me, at least, I spent about £2,000 on these shares, so it's not the largest amount of money to me. I mean, yes, it is a decent amount, but if I was to lose it, I would not be too upset. So again, only put in what you're willing to lose. This is quite a gamble stock, as we do know, but you know what? If it pays off, things could be well. So that's just my personal thoughts for today. I'm not too disappointed that the price is down. I'm sure that on Monday and going forwards into the next week, people will be taking this opportunity to potentially pick up AMC at a discounted price. Tell me your thoughts below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.